Hey friends, Joe Owens here with JoeOwensCustomBaits.com. Thanks for checking out the channel today and tuning in. Yeah, I can't believe tomorrow's already April 1st. Another year is just flying by. I can remember when I was young, all the older people would say, man, as you get older, time goes quicker. Well, now at age 60, it seems to be going plenty fast. From mid-February to about the end of May and early June, everybody that you talk to in bass fishing, everybody's using hard and soft jerk baits. Everybody's using bladed swim jigs and swim jigs, and pitching and flipping jigs. And those are all fantastic baits to use this time of year. But I want to talk to you today, just take a couple of minutes of your time about one of my favorite baits to throw, specifically from mid-March to early June. And it's during the time where, depending on the part of the country that you're on, what I'm actually targeting is, in some areas, I'm targeting big fish moving into spawn. But the majority of fish I'm talking about are those big females that have spawned and moved out, and they're just starting to feed again. And there's several baits during that time that are really good at catching big bass. One of them, honestly, is a Zara Super Spook. It's a fantastic bait to throw at that time of year. But I wanted to show you a bait today that throughout my life, in the last 35, 40 years, I have caught hundreds of really big bass. I'm talking fish in the 5 to 7 pound range every year. And there's been several times during tournaments where I've caught fish in excess of 8 pounds on this bait. And what I'm talking about is a buzzbait. It's no secret that all buzzbaits are not created equal. It's like anything else. You get what you pay for. Here at JoeOwensCustomBaits.com, one of the things that we always try to do is we try to create baits and we try to market and sell baits that we know are unique and different, that fill a little niche, that offer you something other baits don't have. Which brings us to our buzzbait. Now, the buzzbaits that we sell, this is probably going to surprise you. We only sell them in one color, and it's called, it's our black shad buzzbait. And I promise you, from California to Florida, it doesn't make any difference where you're fishing. If it's got largemouth and smallmouth bass, this buzzbait will catch you bass, and it'll catch you a lot of them. Let me show you why our buzzbait's different. See what you think. First off, we sell them in 1/4 and 3/8 ounce. A lot of guys like to throw a 1/2 ounce buzzbait, and I have no problem doing that. But for me, the whole key to really triggering big strikes consistently on a buzzbait is to fish that bait as slow as you possibly can, which is why we market the 1/4 and a 3/8 ounce bait. You're able to fish them by taking a lighter head, a 3/8 and a 1/2 ounce, or a 1/4 and a 3/8 ounce head, and using the right head design with an oversized blade. You're able to fish these baits real slow. So let me show you our buzzbait and give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Again, we offer this bait in one color. It's called Black Shad. We offer it in 1/4 and 3/8 ounce. Now here's the buzzbait itself, okay? You can see here, it's got like a black shad skirt on it. It's got silver, it's got black there. When this is moving into water, this is ultra fine cut skirt material. It's really good skirt material. I want you to notice first and foremost, you see how on the back of the head, you see how it's flat. The bait is designed that way, and the reason that you want a flat head on the back of the buzzbait, as soon as the head touches the water and you start to retrieve, it automatically forces a blade to the surface so that it planes immediately, and that's what you want. Here you got a long shank hook. You got a good keeper here to hold your trailers in place if you want to use a trailer. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, but I would honestly recommend you use some kind of plastic trailer. Myself, I like just a twin tail on a buzzbait. A lot of guys use frogs. A lot of guys use a big paddle tail. And depending on how aggressive the fish are, I think you can get away with about any kind of trailer. But if the fish are short striking, then I wouldn't use a trailer. If you're getting fish boil up behind it, which again is why we design this with a long shank hook. This is a long shank Gamakatsu hook. It's got a good wide gap here for you. Very sharp, very strong hook. Got good eyes there for you. I want you to notice this. We use a long wire here intentionally. And the reason being is because your commotion is here. But look how far back your hook is. A lot of those fish will come up, and you'll notice when you're fishing buzzbaits, a lot of times when you're fishing different buzzbaits, fish will come up behind the bait and they'll like roll behind it, but you won't get them. With this longer wire here, you'll get those fish. You'll boat a lot more fish with the long wire buzzbait. Now here, you got an oversized blade here. This is the size blade is the typical blade that's normally thrown on a 1/2 ounce buzzbait. Notice the little bead here. A lot of people see that and that they don't really think too much about it. They think it's insignificant. It's actually one of the whole keys to the buzzbait itself, and here's why. When you're fishing this buzzbait in and around grass, what happens is if this bead is gone, you got a hole there in the front of the buzzbait. You'll get moss and grass in there, and it will foul up your blade. It won't turn properly. With this one little simple single bead there that somebody a whole lot smarter than me thought about 30 or 40 or 50 years ago, makes all the difference in the world. Also, most buzzbaits just stand right here. We have an American-made ball bearing swivel here, and you notice that we got a small, highly reflective willow leaf blade here. That's a diamond flash blade, and the reason that you do that, it doesn't look like this would do a whole lot here, but as you're pulling this bait in the water, especially in clear or slightly off-colored water, you'll see the flash coming here behind the buzzbait blade, and you'll realize as that's happening that this actually looks like shad boiling right here around the bait. It looks very good in the water. This is one of the best buzzbaits that I've ever used in my life. It's a bait that will consistently catch you big largemouth, big smallmouth from California to Florida. And my favorite time of year to fish is, honestly, from early March all the way into November, depending on the part of the country that you're in. You can always go out and catch some fish, but my absolute favorite time to catch big fish on a buzzbait is from late March to early June. When those big females lay their eggs, they move back out, they suspend, and they move out over secondary points or over the edge of creek channels, and they sit there for 2 to 3 weeks, and they're kind of recouping from the spawn, not really doing too much. And then all of a sudden, just nature's biological clock, those fish will go into feeding mode, and they go ballistic for about a month. And a lot of those are great big heavy females, and they are hungry, and they are gorging, and they are looking for a good meal like a big old black shad buzzbait. So check out this buzzbait and all our other baits at joeowenscustombaits.com. Also, I'd like you to invite you to check out our YouTube channel at Joe Owens Outdoors. For those of you that may not know, we have a $20 minimum shipping order through our online store at joeowenscustombaits.com, and we do that to ask you guys to help us cover the shipping. And the baits that we sell, any order that you place with us, we ship it nationwide from California to Florida, Alaska, Hawaii, and everywhere in between. Free shipping. Doesn't cost you a penny. We'll ship it right to your door. I want you to know that we appreciate your business. We realize and understand that you got a lot of options out there, and we do our best to provide you guys with the finest baits like this buzzbait here. Also, check out our full line of custom flipping and pitching jigs, our bladed swim jigs. Man, we have rave reviews all over the country for our bladed swim jigs and our swim jigs. They are truly some of the finest on the market. They're about half the price of a lot of the other guys out there. And when you order these kind of baits from us, they come pre-rigged and ready to fish. Tie them on, go out, catch a bunch of fat bass. God bless you and your families. Appreciate your business. And again, check out our online store at joeowenscustombaits.com. I invite you to pick up a few of these black shad buzzbaits and go out with your friends and your family and go out and catch some fat bass on your own. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Now, happy April 1st. Happy April Fool's Day to everybody.